Hi, I'm the 13th Wolfman, and you know what? One of my subscribers asked me that if I would do a top 20 horror movies countdown. I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool. So I came up with my top 20 horror movies in the general horror category. So this has everything: zombies, werewolves, vampires, slashers, whatever. But I also asked Mama Wolf, my mom. Everyone knows that she's also a horror fan. I asked her to do her top 20. So in this hand is my top 20, and in this hand is her top 20. She doesn't appear on camera, so I'll tell you, I'm going to break this down from 20 to 1. And I'm going to go first, then I'm going to say hers. And this is going to be probably 3 or 4 parts. You know, just the top 20 is going to be in. So let's get started. Coming in at number 20. My number 20 is Scream. I know that a lot of times people complain about Scream not being like a real horror movie. It was poking fun at the horror genre. I liked it. I thought Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson did a good job putting something together for horror movie fans to enjoy. Even if it was doing a little poking and nudging, I liked that there were a lot of cool references. Mama Wolf's number 20, 28 Days Later. That's right. The British not zombie rage film. Coming out, my number 19, Subspecies. I love this movie. I've always loved this movie and its sequels. I think it's probably one of the best creepy vampires out there of all time. Radu. I can't say enough about this movie. I think that they did a really good job over at Band Pictures, Charles Band, Pictures. So that's my number 19. Mama Wolf's number 19, The Howling. Yeah, that I can understand why she put that on there. Very cool transformation scene, good story. My number 18 is Phantasm. Now, I know a lot of people would say, how come this isn't higher on the list? But dude, you try to come up with 20 movies and not alienate 1 or 2 of your favorites. I love this movie. I've got all 4 movies. Hoping that Coscarelli will do a 5th one. So that's my number 18. Mama Wolf's number 18, The Birds. Yes, the Alfred Hitchcock classic. She loves this movie. I think I probably grew up seeing this movie more than a lot of people. But yeah, The Birds. My number 17, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. Yeah, I said remake. I enjoyed the remake. I thought they did a fine job. Now I'm talking about the 2003 Michael Bay, Platinum Dunes, Andrew Baransky, Jessica Biel movie. Whew, that's a lot. I actually thought they did a pretty good job. I thought the story was there. I didn't care for the fact that they changed the name from Sawyer to Hewitt, but that's such a minor thing. But yeah, that's my number 17. Her number 17 is the 1941 classic, The Wolfman. Yeah. Lon Chaney Jr., Evelyn Ankers, Claude Rains, Bela Lugosi. So I can understand that. And you'll see the difference in our ages, Coming in at number 16 for me, Mario Bava's Black Sabbath. I love this movie. It had Boris I love this movie, but the Italian version, which is very cool, is really weird to watch because you have Boris Karloff narrating a movie, but it's not Boris Karloff. All of a sudden, everyone knows Boris Karloff's got this really deep baritone voice, And now he sounds like this really high-pitched Italian. It's kind of funny. But that's my number. That's my number 16. Her number 16, Mama Wolf's, is The Thing. That's right, The Thing. The 1982 Kurt Russell movie. She loves that. Here's something that we have in common on our list. We both have remakes and originals of the same of different movies. So my number 15 would be Wolf Creek. The Australian Splatterfest. I love this movie, man. I thought this was one of those. I remember not liking it the first time I saw it. I've told that story before that I just didn't care for it. I think the fact that I waited like 5 years or something like that to watch it again, and I enjoyed it the second time around. So, like I said, maybe I wasn't in the right mood, but I think the Mick Taylor character is just out there, and it's a fun film. Looking forward to Wolf Creek 2. Mama Wolf's number 15, Hostel. Yeah, I said it. The Quentin Tarantino presents Eli Roth, Jay Hernandez movie. Very, very cool. That's her number 15. I could understand why. My number 14, 28 Days Later. That was her 20. It's my number 14. I liked it. I thought it was cool. Like I said, it's not a zombie film. It's a virus film. It's basically Outbreak, you know. But I did like it a lot. I just thought that everybody that had their hand involved in this movie did a really good job. Her number 14, Salem's Lot. That's right. The creepy little kid tacking at the window going, Danny, let me in. You know. David Soul. Yeah. And it was directed by Tobe Hooper. So, that's her number 14. My number 13 is The Descent. Yeah. I love this. This was a very cool Neil Marshall film. Very eerie. The girls go down into the depths, you know, of the underground cave, and they find the cave dwellers, and it's all kind of creepy and good. So her number 13, Halloween, the John Carpenter classic. That's right. She really liked it. I'm gonna leave that for now. I'm gonna do a part 2. I'm the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.